Hey gang, I am Tom, the creator and founder of Cashflow Experts and the Small Business Funding Network. If we've not met before, welcome. I reach my hand out and shake yours in a warm virtual welcome. It's the next best thing to be in there. The sponsor of today's show is Kabbage.com from American Express, of course. Kabbage with a K, offers perfect small business loans to help you grow any business. Love them. Give them some support and love yourself. As I said, I'm the creator and the co-founder of Cashflow Experts. 19 years ago, I founded this business education company and started traveling around the country from New York City's Learning Annex Real Wealth Expos. You may remember those, to LA's Rich Dad, Poor Dad shows. Who can forget Robert Kiyosaki? And RIA's, Real Estate Association meetings everywhere in between, all over the country, to teach people how to grow their business and their income. That's what we're here to do today. There is no need for me, of course, to bore you with all my business history. You can read my bio if you want that. Right now, I want to share something with you that I feel can be transformational to you and your money. It's helped me a lot, and I want to give back and help those who are members, viewers, readers, subscribers. I have made, not to brag, but to say thank you, I've made a very good living over the years, building, buying, and taking over and converting underappreciated, undervalued business assets. That's kind of the name of the game, right? Today, I will show you the secret. You got it. It's coming right here. I want to show you the secret to getting an already profitable and undervalued business asset in a way of cashing in on this, basically no money down. And I know a lot of you are here for that. In other words, how can you take over a money-making business for pennies on the dollar, and how this asset transfer can all be financed internally? That is what we're going to quickly go through. I will only need a little bit of your time, pardon me, to give you the full demo and to show you an action that you can take immediately that'll start to profit you. But how do you do this? I know a lot of people are out there wondering that. How do you do, and essentially, so the best part is that we have a business available for sale right now, exactly like this, that is already making great money and that you can take over if you act fast. Then all the current and future profits it makes go straight to you. So as I was saying, the question is, how do you do this? How do you essentially do a no money down deal on a small business acquisition, and what kind of business should you get that you will make the most money from? How do you do it? What do you look for? What's going to make you the most? Here are the keys. You ready? Here are the keys to doing this and getting a really good long-term deal. When you're looking, what you're looking for, I should say, is the best possible deal that you will make a guaranteed profit from and does not require much to start. When that's what the name of the game is, that's what you're looking for. You're looking for these three things, okay? Need, obviously, the biggest and the most driving of profitability to you. Does the seller, does the owner have need? The owner has to have an urgent need to sell for next to nothing. That's what we're looking for, and there's a whole lot of reasons. This is usually for tax reasons that relate to his other investments throwing off so much profit that he needs to divest something else to cover that bill, okay? This is exactly why this great deal is available today and today only. This happens all the time. You see this constantly. You can easily see businesses bought and sold every day, even when they are profitable and they're making money. There's nothing strange about this. It's a common occurrence, and it makes sense for the seller for a long list, as I said, of reasons that are all their own. You take advantage of that opportunity. So there are a lot of things and reasons as examples as to why people need to sell a good business that's already making money and is a proven winner. If you open your eyes, simply take a look at what's going on around you, you can see businesses that are bought and sold every day when they are currently making money and profitable. This is the key to get the best deal possible of almost no money down and the owner willing to carry, right? Carry the financing so you don't have to pay for the whole business out of pocket. That's what's available today. Also, pardon me, look for this. Also look for number two. Very important. I've learned this the hard way through a lot of years of experience. Growth needs to be good if you want to hit a home run, okay? Meaning the niche is getting bigger, 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 and more sales take place each year, not less. You want to join a growing industry, not a dying one. As I said, I learned this the hard way, doing it myself. This is important. I could tell you a lot of stories of my own from the past where I got into franchises that were in a declining industry or started businesses that were just not growing anymore. So the bottom line is, if the pie is shrinking, over time you make less, right? If the market is expanding, as this one is, you can scale to make more and more each year, multiplying your returns. So number one, you're looking for an owner who's liquidating, who has need. That's how you get the best deal possible. Number two, you want to avoid shrinking niches. You want to go into growing and profitable ones. I can't think of anything more profitable than this business niche that this is in, and the fact that it takes place online. Beautiful, okay? Last but not least, in what you look for, if you want to take a business over and do really well, does it come with supply and inventory for free, which costs you nothing, obviously, that you normally would have to pay for to develop or print or purchase if you tried to start this kind of business from scratch? Many startup business owners overlook this, okay? This is a big one. It's one of my biggest and best keys to doing really well when you follow through on this. So most new business owners doing startups, they overlook this. So it's amazing when you're just handed free product to sell and you keep the money from, because it's already developed, already sitting there. The old owner doesn't need it anymore. It gets automatically transferred to you. So those are three things. That is what you should look for when you want a way to make a lot more money by buying, transferring, and taking over someone else's business that is for sale, doing the kind of no money down deals that we made famous for the last 19 years that we've been in this industry. So pioneers in this. Obviously it's been around for a while, but this specific formula we have really fine-tuned and made to perfection for the people who are owners, members, viewers, subscribers. So you're getting the advantage of a lot of years experience and intelligence in doing this exact kind of thing. Building them up, making them successful when a transfer needs to take place, helping assist with the former owner, the seller, and the new buyer, and making it a seamless, happy situation for somebody new to get involved in this kind of opportunity. So, as I said, that's what you look for. I will give you, and now here's the key to this, okay? I give you all this valuable information and the list that we just went over of the criteria today, not as an academic lesson, even though that's valuable. I tell you this because there is a no huge cost, self-financing business exactly like this that's available for sale today only, that has just been listed by our company. That is why I called you all together as members and viewers today to give you this very rare, valuable, and limited opportunity. It's a chance to buy a real business that is already up and running and producing good profits. The owner must liquidate today. This is it. This is the deadline. And he came to us because we built the business for him initially, as I already indicated. We have this business for sale today that is online and in people's mailboxes that sells 3 types of newsletters very profitably. That's what it is. This is a newsletter business that's for sale and available to be taken over. It makes an average of $4,860 per month, as I indicated in the first slide. Best part, it already has a buyer's list of current customers, and it sells newsletter subscriptions relating to stocks, survivalists, and small business growth. These are great niches. No matter what you're into, these are great niches and are all growing now at double digits. I said that's one of the things I look for. The business does not require any skill or labor to run because it's all online. So this is a perfect acquisition for a busy person who already has their hands full, which most of us I know do with our busy lifestyle already. Now, let's talk about the asset transfer process and what all you get besides the money that you make, of course, when you act fast and take this over. Here is what is delivered to you as the new owner of this business, as I said, in addition to the money that it makes. Pardon me. Remember, if you want to add this asset of a fully functional business that is for sale to your holdings, you need to take action right away. So I'm going to quickly buzz through this. When you take over this existing newsletter business, we transfer all the assets immediately over to you as soon as you and I do a call together. So that's what we'll do when you have gotten your welcome package that we'll be mailing to you. So as soon as you get that, email us, contact, we'll schedule, because I schedule out everything in advance. We'll immediately get on the phone as quickly as possible, and I will help you with the transfer and, of course, the operation, which we'll do for you of this asset. You will get all of this as the new owner of this business when you take action immediately. The complete existing customer list. Wow, that's valuable. So any repeat buyers belong to you, and you're the one that makes money from those kind of sales. You need somewhere to store your leads. A lot of people don't understand that. Yes, you do. So you also get an AWeber. Many people have heard of that. It's not my company. It's a great secondary search provider. You get an AWeber lead management account. It's kind of like a software, but we load it and it self-runs for you. That hosts current and future customers for you, leads, and all the valuable contacts that you can gather in the future. So as I said, this is a growing business, right? That over $500 just in this one item right here, over $500 was spent to buy and pay for the setup of this system to do all the business marketing. So you're getting a great deal by not having to pay this yourself. Another advantage of taking over someone else's business. You get full use of the domain names and all the expensive content that's already been created and can be used to pull in new customers online who are looking for this exact thing to buy. It's all done. It's all ready. It's preloaded. We can push a button and make it go for you when the transfer takes place. You get the websites and each of the online sales funnels that are already built out to convert traffic to sales at each of the three niches. So each of these individual properties has its own system and its own lead through that leads people down the path to purchase and make the most profit for you as the new owner of that. That's what basically what a funnel does. The three niches, as I've explained already, are profitable. Okay, they are three profitable up and running niches. So it doesn't matter what they are or what your affinity is to them. So if you say to me, I don't know or understand it, that's irrelevant. This is what's making money. It's what's up and running. You just take over and let them make you money from the people who are actively buying in these niches already. Which, as I said, let's repeat it again. What are the niches? These niches are stock market investing, huge upside in this. Survivalists, also known as preppers. Have you ever heard that term before? Most people don't know there is a massive market out there for people who are looking for stocking up on things that you would want to rely on in case the system or the society or some normal bad thing happen, like power outage, et cetera, et cetera. So, tools, know-how, how to, old knowledge, repurposed and restored. People are looking for all of these kinds of things, shelter in emergency, battery backups, solar, you name it. Huge niche, great money maker. Newsletters sell like hotcakes. That's one of the niches. And third, small business growth. So one of the niches, obviously, that near and dear to my heart, that I am, a pioneer in. And the final huge benefit this already comes with is, as you can see, $2,900 worth of merchandise and product to sell, which costs you nothing. That was the third thing I said you should look for ever if you go out on your own and do this kind of thing. Okay. Plus, so that's a free perk of taking over an existing business like this. It's already got merchandise, bought, paid for, loaded, ready to go. Plus, you get it fully operated for you by my support staff and tech team, so you don't have to run it at all. Are you going to be responsible for making the funnel, tweaking it, tuning it? Are you going to have to do any of the customer back office? No, it's all provided for you in this self-running business operation. We built it, for the former owner, obviously, and we have agreed to keep running it for the new owner who takes it all over. We know all the ins and outs of it. Now, where does the money go? Very important question, I'm sure. Where does the money go when you make sales and profits? Let's look at that. Very simple and straightforward. It's yours, it's your money, okay? It flows into, from this setup, 3 accounts that are put in either your name or your business name, whichever you prefer. So you have total control of all the profits and sales that take place. And because this is a no money down type of asset transfer, the actual cost of the business after your fully refundable deposit, which I'll give you the call out of the website to go to immediately to do that, is paid out of the back end sales that you make and the profits that you control. So as I said, this is virtually a no money down upfront deal. You get all the free things that are already developed. You get the merch that's already been bought and paid for, that's sitting on the sidelines waiting. And all you need to do is take over control of the assets. Let us run the business for you. And it's as you can see, a very generous, very fair profit split. For the next year, 80% of whatever you make, however much you make, and you collect in sales in your account is yours to keep. So the lion's share of this goes to you as the new owner of the business. And 20%, a minority amount, 20% would need to be remitted. That's what we're going to recommend you do to us to cover the full cost of the purchase price of the business, because it's no money down, right? That you're taking over. That also, this 20% also covers the labor cost to run everything for you. So this is complete and inclusive for the purchase and the operation behind the scenes to have our staff provide the labor to do all the things that are done on a regular daily basis. It's not that much work, obviously, since it's online, push a button, but there is still some know-how, some attention that needs to be paid to it. And I manage it. I'm the manager of any of these kinds of businesses that we put in place for our clients. So I'd be happy to do a regular checkup call with you to keep things running, keep them growing, keep them on scale. As I do, if you're a client of mine already, you will know that we do regular calls of that type on a general basis. So, as I said, that covers all of the costs. 80% is yours to keep. 20% you can send to us to run the business for you and pay off the former owner. So that's a pretty good deal, where you get the lion's share, as I said, of what's made, and a small percentage of your sales covers the rest of the purchase cost and the labor fees to keep the thing humming, keep it running, because obviously that's how you're going to make more and more money, so that you can have an asset. It's a passive business, passive income stream that you can access cash free. That's what I always look for in these kinds of opportunities. And now you see why, as I've described this, you see why, somebody might say, why don't you buy this asset for yourself, Tom? Well, now you see why I don't buy this asset for myself. And anyway, it would be a conflict of interest because my company is already running it. And I also have, as I've said this publicly before, I have a non-compete clause with our board of directors for the company that prevents me from personally owning anything like this that is so familiar to what the parent company is already successfully doing. So I have a great job, have a wonderful salary, great people behind the scenes in this business. We run these kinds of things, and I'm well compensated for all of the training, the coaching, and the distribution that we do for our customers, wonderful customers like you. So this is an amazing opportunity for someone who takes fast action to get in. How do you get your hands on this deal? Okay, if you're watching me on Zoom, which I know many people do, all you need to do is open up a new browser window and type into the browser www.cashnow300.com. Cash like money, now like right now, the number 300. Cashnow300.com. So open up a browser window, type in cashnow300.com. If you happen to be watching on YouTube, if it's an embed, if it's literally on the YouTube ecosystem, they embed a link right below the video screen. You can click on that, or you can usually click the links right beside the video screen. If you are on YouTube, give a thumbs up, click subscribe. You will be the first to know any new valuable information. Helps us, helps you, helps any future people that need help and boost in their business. So it's good for all of us, okay? If you are consuming this content on any other device, I know there's so many ways that you can pick up on this. If the video is playing on the website, just look below on the web page, and you will see blue clicker to order, clicker to enroll links. They all take you to the secure checkout page. So all the ways that I have just described to you, typing in the domain name in your browser, clicking links beside or below the video screen, or going down and clicking any of the, I think they call them hyperlinks, all take you to our secure checkout page where you, as I said, you can place your one-time, fully refundable deposit to get your hands on this amazing business opportunity. This offer will only be available today, as I've been clear. So I recommend that you act on this right now. If you want to add the benefit of this to whatever you're already doing, the deadline is when? Midnight tonight. That's it, Pacific time. We're a West Coast company, so on the East Coast that buys you a few more hours. But don't play around with the deadline. Don't delay. Get your hands on this opportunity right now. When it's gone, it's gone. As I've said, the owner doesn't really want to sell, but needs to for tax reasons. That comes up all the time, especially this time of year. If you have been on my newsletter list, which I know many of you have, we have repeat customers that make purchases 8, 9, and 10 years after the first time they came across us. So that's the greatest testimonial I've ever seen to the fact that we're doing something right. 19 years in this industry, helping people build businesses, get funding, do deals like this. It's a great opportunity. If you've been on my newsletter list for a while, then you know you don't see something like this very often. This is not deal of the day. This is a rare and special opportunity that only comes up, once in a blue moon. So take advantage strike when the iron's hot. When you see an opportunity, not time to hem and haw, time to stake your claim and take the opportunity. And as I said, I've been very clear. Since we built it, I can keep managing it for you as the new owner, and my staff will run all the behind the scenes that make it work, which they are already trained to do. So there's no added stress or hassle or cost to me. We'll keep on doing that when you follow, as I outlined, the very simple, very clear procedures there. So it is literally a win-win-win deal for everybody involved. Everybody gets a little something of what they want. You obviously, taking over the assets as a new business owner, would get control of an amazing asset, and a manager in me with lots of years experience doing this and other things. I can show you how to grow it, how to scale it. This is, as I said, a growing industry. No matter what you know or feel about those niches, that's where the money is being made. That's where the growth is coming from. That's what you want to be. And I said, learn from my past experiences, my mistakes. Many years ago, I invested in an online travel agency, but I invested in it at a time when travel agents were going down the drain, because just about then, people had figured out with companies like Orbitz, they could go and book their own plane ticket. They didn't need a travel agent. So I invested in a travel agency way back in the day, online at exactly the wrong time. I still made money, still had a lot of fun, travel for free. But again, these are life's lessons that have been learned over time. I pass on to you as a valuable add-on to all the other great things we do. Get in a business like this, that it's on the up, on the grow. Take advantage of the great opportunity. If you're watching me on Zoom, open up a browser window, type in cashnow300.com, cashnow300.com, www, of course, cashnow300.com. That takes you to the secure checkout page. If you see a YouTube video screen, click the links on either side if they're there, or inside YouTube itself. Click the embedded link. They do that to get you straight to the secure checkout page without any question. Don't get hung up on the domain name. If it's not coming up for you typing it, do the easy way. Click the links. If you're consuming this content on any device that shows you a web page, the video's playing on the web page, just go below. You will see those blue links that say click here to order, click here to enroll, all taking you to the secure checkout page where you can get your hands on this amazing opportunity. I have gone just about through the allotted time that we set aside today. I thank you for taking some of your special time on a day like today. It's great to get a chance to connect and teach and train, talk and help with people. I think you can tell my enthusiasm. I like doing this kind of thing. For almost 20 years now, we've been in this business, educating, helping people, meeting a lot of great people. Our fortunes have grown as people recommend their friends and colleagues to the kind of things that we provide. Just talked to a gentleman in, was it Wyoming or Texas? I can't remember, Hank, sorry, I can't remember. But he is referring a friend of his that has businesses for sale as LLCs that he wanted to hook up with us. Haven't talked to his friend yet as a referral, but that's another great example of the fact that as we give, other people give back. It's a great growing opportunity. The company's been successful for a long time, thanks to people like you our members, our viewers, people who are using our product. So take advantage. It's a great opportunity. Go to cashnow300.com, click the links beside or below the video screen and get in on this deal. I'll be excited to talk to you directly. We'll ship out your welcome package, USPS, United States Postal Service, so you'll get it as quickly as possible. Then email us, schedule that call, and I will go through getting all this stuff transferred over to you immediately. Talk to you about the scale process of how it can be grown. That's it. I am now out of time. Thank you so much. Nice to talk to you. Look forward to seeing you all again very soon. Ciao.